Welcome back to the channel, folks. Right, Dev Patel, directional debut. This is Monkey Man, an action revenge thriller. Yeah, folks, this one's a little bit of a firecracker, so we'll get straight into it. I was really excited for this one. Saw the trailer. Thought, absolutely, this one is a bit of me. I'll be checking this one out weekend of. Went to see it last night. Packed audience. It was only a small theatre, but packed nonetheless. I really enjoyed this movie. I didn't love it, but I really enjoyed it for what we got. You've got to remember, like, Dev Patel, he, for the majority of my life, has just been known as an actor. And actually, my first sort of run-in with Dev Patel was Skins way back when, playing Anwar, if anyone can remember that one. Quality stuff. Skins meant a lot to me growing up. I used to watch it every week. Never failed to be on that couch the minute that program was starting, and I loved it. It meant a lot to me. So not only did this trailer look amazing, I wanted to see what Dev Patel could do behind a camera, and my God, he did not disappoint. This is basically an 80s action revenge thriller without the 80s bit. Yeah, man, that's what it reminded me of. Just like an old school, simplistic story that we've seen so many times, but it was great nonetheless. He's got a different spin. Obviously, this one's set in India, so the cultural aspect of it is new and refreshing. Dev Patel is truly awesome in front of the camera. It's quite an understated performance, not a lot of dialogue, but you can see everything he's feeling within his face. He's always been an amazing actor, Dev Patel, but he really shines behind the camera here. And for a directional debut, I think this is nothing short of, like, we need to pay attention to what Dev's doing next when it comes to directing. Really didn't disappoint. Like, the first just 15 minutes of this film, I truly thought, yeah, this is going to be one of my favorite films of the year, just on this opening alone, just how cool it is. The opening scene in the underground fights that you've obviously seen in the trailer, where we have a Sharlto Copley, who's also in here as well, who you remember from District 9, Elysium and stuff. He's awesome. I love Sharlto Copley. We need to get more of him on screen. I'd take him as a lead as well, to be fair. Yeah, the rest of the cast is all awesome. I'm not going to try and mention anyone by name because I'll definitely butcher their name, but all great, all great. Now, from the trailer, it very much looks like this is John Wick set in India, right? I'm not the first one to say that. All the reviewers have said that. Now, I think it'd be unfair just to label it as that. I think there's not necessarily more going on here. Like, it does reference John Wick as well in quite a funny little scene. But yeah, man, this is John Wick sort of, but I think the trailer makes it out to be more that sort of film than what it actually is. Now, I would say we've got like two really big fight sequences, one in the first half, one in the second half. The one leading up to that first half is really good. I like all the build up to it and stuff like that. It's just, my problem is here is that this film is very much wearing its fight scenes on its sort of sleeve. You know, this is like at the forefront of what we've come to see this film for. So the fight scenes, although you can sort of like, you know that there's great stuff happening and the fight choreography is firing on all cylinders. But the problem is, and obviously I'm not the first person to say this, the shaky cam is back with a vengeance. Don't get me wrong, it was new and exciting, you know, 15, 20 years ago when we had our Jason Bourne, you know, Doug Liman, Paul Greengrass films. They were super heavy on the shaky cam, and you could never know what the hell was going on. Pure whiplash through the fight scenes. And it does do that here a little bit, I'm afraid. And it's so annoying because, like, the cinematography, everything, the soundtrack, like, it all looks so stylish and cool, but then we get to the fight scenes and we go back 20 years. It just doesn't fly with me. But I could see Dev Patel has made this decision as far as doing the shaky cam to try and make this a little bit more different than the John Wick films, because they are very sort of steady, the camera holds, and we can see what's going on in the action. That ain't the case here, which is unfortunate, because it's sort of the thing I was going to see this film for. You know, one of the things that I did enjoy about how the fighting was filmed, there's a bit where it goes first person, and we're all of a sudden, you know, hardcore Henry, them vibes were given. And I was like, look, I'm about this, you know. Dev Patel's like just clearly showing that he's got more than one trick up his sleeve when it comes to shooting. That being said, I think it's a good time nonetheless. I would recommend going and watching it. It's not going to change your life, but I had a good time watching this film. There's not, you know, for a first time director, this is like, holy shit in my eyes. And Dev's absolutely nailed it 100% here. Even with my few negatives, I can see that, you know, there's been a lot of craft, a lot of work being put into this film. Like even Dev said himself, like he broke his hand making this film. They had to change some of the fight scenes and whatnot. But yeah, just a tour de force, like first directing job. Brilliant. And we can't sort of not mention the fact that Jordan Peele had something to do with this film as well. Obviously, his name was on the trailer and whatnot. He's one of the producers. His Monkey Paw company has came in to pump some money into this one as well, because I believe this was just going to go to Netflix originally, which, come on, that would have been a nightmare. This isn't a Netflix film. This is a cinema film, 100%. But yeah, guys, I recommend it. Just don't go in thinking, yeah, man, I'm going to see the next John Wick. It's not really that. It ain't really that. But still a solid time. I gave this 3.5 stars out of 5. So that's like a 7 out of 10 for me. So good time, solid. Dev Patel, you little hero. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.